Okie dokie, Smokies. Now, family, I would like to say mahalo nui loa. Thank you very much for your family's patience. Now, before I begin anything, now if any of you are thinking that we are going to be late to the luau, I am here to say that we are not going to be late to the luau. Reason for that being is because, okay, there are 6 buses that are here in Waikiki. Now, out of the 6, we are the 3rd bus to leave, so we're not the last. Okay, so does that sound good? Okay, now the next thing is, this is the hang loose chillax bus. Y'all do the hang loosing and the chillaxing. I do all the stressing and the worrying. So does that sound good? Okay, now the next and final thing is, I already reserved all of our seats. So does that sound even better? Okay, I'm just asking. I don't want anybody stressing. I don't want anybody stressing on my bus. So with that being said, we are finally heading out to Paradise Cove right now, which is located on the west side of the island. Right now, we are on the southeast side. So it's gonna take about 15 Hawaiian minutes, okay, until we get to our, obviously y'all been on another tour. For you family who do not know what Hawaiian time means, that means whenever we get there, okay? That's how we roll here on the islands. So that can take about 45 minutes to 3 days, okay, until we get to our destination. So I hope your family can put up with each other for 3 days. Now, honestly, it'll take about 45 minutes to an hour-ish. Now, a few things that I do have to warn you all about is, you will hear me say ish throughout the entire night tonight, only because I hate and detest being called a liar, okay? So indirectly and directly. So to cover my booty, I say ish, okay? Because if I say something starts at 7 o'clock, I'm being called a liar at 7:01. Okay, so I'm just warning y'all, so you're not like, why are you saying ish for? Now you know why. Okay, so another thing that I have to warn you all about is, I am a very, very conceited person on my bus. Very conceited, because the only type of people that I hang out with or roll with are a bunch of sexy looking people. Okay? Now, if you are a man, please get over that, okay? I had 55 women on my bus 2 weeks ago, and I asked them, what do you call men? And they said sexy-licious. So everybody on this bus is sexy-licious, okay? Meaning, anybody outside of this bus, they ugly. Okay? Hey, y'all think I'm joking. Wait until we get to the luau and you'll know what I'm talking about, okay? Okay, I take it back. The only people that will not be ugly will be the dancers. Okay, I have bibs for every single one of you, because some of you will be drooling over them tonight. So, how we are going to represent our sexy-licious stuff is going to be by our bus number. Now, we are bus number 2. Now, for those of you that may be drinking tonight or having a good old time tonight, this number is either going to look like this at the end of the night. It's going to look like that. Now, family, I did make it simple for myself and for yourself as well. It's a single number. Okay, now if any of you forget your bus number, please put it on the back of your hand. If you forget your bus number. Now, if that happens to wash off, put a number 2 down the middle of your forehead, okay? Now, if that happens to sweat off, remember this number, 27, because that's how many miles you all will be walking back if you don't remember your bus number. So what's our bus number? 2. There you go. Now, at the end of the night, the buses will be lined up numerically. Now, I'm not going to go through all the numbers because obviously they're ugly. So after 1 is 2. So this number you see right here will be posted in front of the bus at the end of the night, on the side of the bus, in back of the bus, and for any of you that may be drinking or having a good old time tonight, it's going to be under the bus, okay? Because some people crawl back to the bus, you know, so I got to make sure I take care of all the bases. So that's pretty much our bus number for this evening. Now, some of you have been here on another island long enough to have probably have heard the term ohana, okay, which means family, if none of y'all watched Lilo and Stitch before you got here. Okay, or you probably heard the term cousins. Have any of you heard the term cousins while you were here? Okay, if you haven't heard the term cousins, trust me, you will hear it for the remainder of your stay in the state of Hawaii. Reason for that being is because out of respect, people have issues with their age categories. So it's just we say cousin. We don't use Mr. and Mrs. here or sir and ma'am. That is too formal for us. So here, well, how we do things is anybody's older than myself, out of respect, we say auntie and uncle. Not auntie, not aunt, but auntie. Now anybody older than auntie and uncle, we say tutu. And tutu kane. Tutu with a T, not a P. Okay, people get those too confused and say poo-poo instead of tutu. Okay, but tutu is grandmother. Tutu kane is grandfather. So that's how we do things here. So on my bus, I'll be treating y'all like my family. Now in my family, we keep it real. Okay, we tell it like it is. Because whoever you all call family, that's how you all roll. So one of the main things that I do ask from each and every one of you is please no profanity on my bus. Only because we have a lot of children on this bus. And quite frankly, I am more afraid of the mothers and the grandmothers than I am afraid of the fathers and the grandfathers. I have 8 sisters, and there's 5 of us boys. I am number 12 out of the 13. So all my sisters now, they got them kids. Now you say something, they're like, across your face. Okay, so I pretty much learned if you do not have anything nice to say, just don't say it. But if you want to contend with the mama bears on this bus, remember, it is your funeral. Okay, do not say I did not warn you. Okay, so and it's just out of respect for the children that have not been exposed to that kind of stuff. But if you all want to use that kind of stuff with me, hey, by all means, go nuts. Now the second thing that I do ask from each and every one of you is please keep it real with me. Okay, besides growing up with 8 scary sisters, I grew up where if you cannot tell it like it is, you best get out of my face. The reason why I am sharing this with you all is because anyone that is born and raised on any of these islands, they're taught at a young age to have no shame voicing their opinion. And trust me, I have no shame voicing mine whatsoever. And the reason why I ask you all to do that is because I've been doing this kind of work for over 15 years. This is before they legalized having a worker's permit at 15. So I do love what I do with a passion. And because I love what I do, I like people to keep it real with me. Okay, do not keep it too real, where I do not need to know that part of your life. Okay, now if you all do not like me, that's totally fine. You will not be riding back on my bus, but at least you kept it real. That's the most important thing. So does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay, please keep it real with me because I do not hang out with two-faced people or liars in my family or friends and circles. I am not about that life. Okay, so please keep it real with me. Now, if you have any questions about anything, I am not going to lie to you. I am not the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay, please do not ask me about plants, trees, or flowers. I know none of that stuff. I just know they're green or brown, dead or alive. Okay, that's as far as it goes. I know the nightlife. I know the things to do around here, and I know food. Okay, if y'all can't tell. So if y'all do have any questions about anything, my name is Kai Keali'i. Okay, for short, you may call me Kai Keali'i. Okay, for short. No, for short, you may call me Kai. What's my name?
Kai.
Very nice. I will be your escort for this evening. Now, for some of you that may be drinking tonight or having a good old time tonight, my name changes throughout the entire night. People call me Kay, Kia, Kyle, IKEA. Okay? I like to shop there, y'all, but please don't be calling me no IKEA. Okay? Now, last night somebody went as to so far to think about me to call me Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay, because they're a Star Wars fanatic. Whatever. My name is Kai. Okay, you all are sadly stuck with me until I drop you back off to a hotel. So I do apologize for that. Okay, and if you do have any questions and I don't know it, that's why they made them smartphones. You Google the thing. Okay, so I'm just keeping it real. Okay, so the next thing that I like to do on my bus is I do not believe in the word strangers because it makes everything intense, and intensity does not run in my veins. So we're gonna do a little something real quick. Now, all of you on the aisle side, okay? This is the aisle, by the way. And I'm just saying, some of you give me the look like, really? You don't know the aisle? I'm just saying, because some people really don't know this is the aisle. Okay? So everybody on the aisle side, right over here, please interlock pinky with the person you're sitting next to. So everybody on the aisle side, go pinky.